Right, hello, everybody. Now, you guys might be wondering, what, why is there a video on the screen or something like that? Well, we're gonna be reacting to some scary stories. But I'm only planning on reacting to three scary stories here. So, yeah, I just thought we should change it up a bit instead of just playing some games. I thought we should just watch some. I thought I should just react to some videos. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Is this AI? He's using AI. No. No. Ain't no way. True Walmart story 1. I never been to a Walmart demon in Walmart. The Walmart demon.
Nights at Walmart are never the same as the last. Sometimes, my shift is so slow and boring that I'm struggling to stay awake. Other nights, it's a non-stop barrage of helpless customers, loiterers, shoplifters, and crackheads. The only thing that
There is no way that you just saw a suspicious looking guy like that and you didn't think of talking to him or like chasing him down or something before, gang.
makes it any
You're getting fired for this, aren't you?
easier are my coworkers. Not long ago, an especially good friend of mine still worked here. Josie was the best part of any shift. Night by night, we
Oh,
were
you got a crush on
becoming
her.
more than friends. Of course, that meant our managers made sure we rarely ever saw each other.
Damn.
The way they put us at opposite ends of the store, I guess they didn't want two of
Why
their
bro gotta gatekeep like that?
best employees to accidentally find happiness together. But that's beside
It's
the
none of your business though. I'm trying to get a girl and you. Oh.
point. One night, Josie and I were working the same shift, but as usual, not together. I had to help man the self-checkout area, and Josie was holding down the clothing department by herself. It was late, enough for a bit of excitement to start building up in my stomach. Not only would I be home in a couple of hours, but the fitting rooms were closing any minute, which meant Josie might be free to come help near checkout as the last of the customers left the store.
Tight shit.
However, I momentarily forgot where I worked. Walmart. A place in which even a fleeting moment of joy is easily
Is Walmart really that big? Like I've heard that Walmart is a very, very big store. But me personally, I've never went to Walmart, so I can't relate.
destroyed. I had just finished checking someone's receipt, making sure they correctly scanned in their 8 cases of diet soda, when I waved them on and looked toward the entrance to see an unsavory sight. A large, sweaty, shirtless man was clobbering.
Did he really have to be black? Did he really have to be black? Was that a need to just make him so dark?
His way into the store. He didn't actually run into anybody, but he looked like he was either on something or off his rocker completely. Still, I had to step away from my station and tell him something important. Sir, stop.
I'm
You
shooting
can't be
that
in here
man.
half naked. You have to put a shirt on. I'm going to buy a shirt right now.
Nigga, where are his eyes at? Why his eyes so dark, bro? Holy! It's endless darkness in there, gang. That man's possessed.
Dumbass. Mind your business. I
You gonna
didn't
let him
feel
talk
there
to you
was
like
much
that?
of a choice for me but to let him slide. The guy was way bigger than me, so I didn't want any trouble. Reluctantly, I returned to the self-checkout area, trying to focus on the people there. I was at work. I didn't need to be a hero or anything. I just had to do what I was supposed to do and let the people in the clothing department handle that.
Okay, but I'm not gonna let someone like that talk to me like that, though. I swear I would have punched that guy in the guts. I probably would have got fired for attacking a customer, but still.
A few seconds too late, it hit me. Josie was running the clothing department alone.
No!
At least I had the realization.
No! No, Josie!
I heard Josie scream. I immediately made a break for it, running as fast as I could. I got to the clothing
Be a
department
hero.
seconds later, but I didn't get there in time. I didn't save
No.
Josie. All I managed to do was to get there just to be able to watch as that freak. He had this giant red...
What the hell's going on over here? You see, for a second, I thought she was giving him head for a second there. Let me just move on.
knife in his hand from God knows where.
Oh, he got the knife.
grabbed Josie and stabbed her. I saw the light drain from her eyes as she collapsed.
Nigga, do some. Don't stand there.
The man fell on top of her, pulling the knife out just to take it into both hands and plunge it straight down, right through the center of her.
Do something.
Hallucination. Something. It couldn't be real. And just like that,
Do something, nigga.
even if I hadn't been frozen in shock, I couldn't have stopped him. No one could have. That man was a monster. And then he craned his neck back to look at
Was he eating her? Oh, not, that'd be crazy. And I forgot, like, what I was gonna say, too, before I pause, bro.
his face and mouth soaked in Josie's blood. His eyes full of such pure evil. They couldn't have been human. Why?
Bro. He clearly does not have any eyes. Of course he's not a human. Shoot him.
Wouldn't stop following me. Now why can't you just leave me alone? The man started coming towards me. I wanted
Punch!
to stand there and fight him.
Right hook!
But I was too afraid.
Right hook!
Instincts took over and I ran
Like a coward.
Oh my days.
And somehow, that man was way faster than he should have been.
There's no way you're letting this big body man catch up to you, bro. You're way more skinny than his big back, bro. How is he catching up to you? You see, I'm telling you, bro. People who are fat actually have like some type of like secret strength or something, bro. Because there's no way he's keeping up with you.
Few more seconds,
Shout out to all my fat people out there. No disrespect to y'all.
and he might have caught up and granted my wish. But at the last second, I realized I was running straight for a bunch of cops. I panicked
Yes.
and ducked, tripping over myself and sliding across the floor. The next
How
instant,
do you
I heard a
flip,
gunshot. A bullet flew right over my head. It
Damn.
made my ears ring. But when I could hear again, I heard the clicking of what I realized was a taser. I looked back and saw the man collapse and wriggled
Yeah.
on the floor not far from me. As the
Get him.
electricity coursed through his body. Too little, too late for some, but it was enough to help the cops arrest him and put a stop to the madness.
Finally.
Later, we found out the man had stolen the knife from the nearby Walgreens. The cops showed up so early because they were already looking for him, but they didn't expect the theft to turn into what it did. According to the police, the man said he killed Josie because he thought she was some sort of demon, something that had been stalking him for weeks,
What do you mean?
tormenting him. I knew it had to be madness.
Nigga, you're the demon.
No sane individual would mistake Josie for a demon. No decent person would ever take her away from this world, away from me. A Walmart employee in Arkansas was taken out by him.
Oh, this is real? Okay, well, they did say like true like Walmart horror stories, but I wasn't actually expecting it to be like real or seeing footage about it.
And
Yo,
who allegedly told authorities that he was being stalked by a demon. Around 10:58 p.m., officers were dispatched to a report of a man stabbing a woman inside the store.
Damn.
Officers arrived and encountered 37-year-old
his eyes look normal here. Like, why did he like make the eyes look so dark in the animation?
Cedric Ross, who was still armed with the knife. During the encounter, officers gave Ross multiple commands to drop the weapon, but he did not comply and came toward an officer while still armed. In response, one officer fired one shot, but missed. Another officer
How?
then used a taser, and Ross was eventually taken into custody. The victim, Jordan Drinkwater, 32, died at the scene from her injuries. During the investigation,
Yo, what if there was a plot twist? Like, she actually was a demon. That would be a fire plot twist.
allegedly told law enforcement that he had stolen a large knife from Walgreens before the attack and a machete from Walmart for protection because he said a demon was stalking him. He described the demon as a light-skinned black woman with brown eyes and a weave whom he had only seen at a distance. While at Walmart, he said he allegedly grabbed the demon and began stabbing it in the neck and shoulder in an attempt to kill it. However, after the stabbing, he looked down and realized that the victim on the ground was not the demon he thought he had saw. Authorities said Ross was not employed.
What if he was being possessed by a demon? Or he was just high, but
at Walmart and was not known to drink water and had no interaction with her before the attack. Ross is being held without bond and charged accordingly.
Shouldn't we have given him like a death sentence or something? True Walmart horror story too. Most evil Walmart customer.
Just like any other night working at Walmart, I was already looking forward to leaving. I kept dragging myself through the shift on the promise I made to myself that I'd get utterly wasted the second I got home. I know that's a very unhealthy coping mechanism, but it will become obvious why it's become my method of choice for unwinding after a long day of work.
Now kids, if you're watching, do not drink or smoke. It is very, very bad and no.
At around 10 p.m., a particular woman walked through the front entrance. She didn't grab a card or a
Why she walking
basket,
like that?
nor did she seem capable of doing so. She had that telltale...
My man, that is not a woman. That is a skinwalker. That thing needs to get shot immediately. Suplex that thing. One punch that thing. Kamehameha that thing, bro. Do something, gang.
Twitch of a tweaker. I
Look
couldn't
at
tell
the
what kind of
teeth
drug
on
she
that-
was on, just as she was on
on
it,
that
to
demon,
try
bro.
and ease the tension. I gave her the best customer service late-night Walmart has to offer.
Welcome in, ma'am. Can I help you find anything?
Oh, find your nutsack and suck on it.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Failing to reach the woman on a personal level, I began treating her like a shoplifting suspect. She was clearly too deranged to be left to wander around on her own, especially since we were short-staffed. I had a feeling the police would need to get involved if we had to remove her from the store.
I'm still thinking about what she said with the nutsack thing, bro. That.
She was in her own world. To be honest, I was curious what she would even go for. It gets boring at night, and sometimes I like to play a little guessing game. What are the freaks going to steal this time? Food, tampons, deodorant. I've even seen them go for adult.
Man, she's probably over there snacking on some Doritos or something, man. Or like a freaking Coca-Cola bottle.
Turns out, I was wrong in every regard. She wasn't trying to steal anything. She crept all the way over to the bakery, where she stared at the bread shelf for several minutes. She looked over her shoulder, but she must have been too nearsighted to see me, as I wasn't even trying to hide. Then, she started digging through her hair. I rolled my eyes, thinking she probably had lice or something. But she pulled something out, something much larger than a bug, yet still too small for me to identify. She didn't stash it on her
No, what?
started digging through her hair. I rolled my eyes, thinking she probably had lice or something. But she pulled something out, something much larger than a bug.
Bro, what is that? Is that an eraser? I think that's an eraser. Or chalk. That could be chalk.
Yet still too small for me to identify. She didn't stash it on her person like merchandise, though. With sudden dexterity, she opened a bread bag and inserted whatever it was between two slices of a loaf. I wasn't sure what I was seeing. The corporate drone in my brain couldn't compute. She wasn't stealing. She was adding to the shelves. I had to see it happen again to make sure I wasn't
Drugs.
crazy and seeing life playing out in reverse. A few seconds later, she reached into her pants. I was certain
Wait,
there was
what?
nothing in
Whoa,
her
whoa,
hand before it went in, but when it came out, she had something small and grayish brown. I still couldn't tell what it was, though I clearly saw her stick it into another loaf of bread. So I knew it was
Or poison, bro. She's trying to poison people, gang.
time to ask her what she was up to. I didn't want to confront her like a security guard. I just wanted to begin the process of getting her out. I didn't realize how quickly things would escalate.
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice you just put something in that bread. Would you mind telling me what it was?
No, you didn't see anything. Please don't tell anyone. I have to do this.
I'm sorry, but you actually can't do that, and I will have to ask you to leave.
And if I don't,
Why did they animate her face like this, bro? Ew, P.U.
Then I'll be forced to call the police.
okay. You wanna know what I put in there?
Yes, I do.
Take a good look.
Out of nowhere,
Down!
pulled out a rusty razor blade and slashed my arm. If I had it blocked,
That arm is cooked, gang.
it would have gone straight to my face, but that didn't stop her from trying to cut my eye out. She
Right.
lunged at me, swiping that razor through the air. Then she
Damn! Holy bitch slap. Wait, let's see that one more time. Wait.
pulled out a rusty razor blade and slashed my arm. If I had it blocked, it would have gone straight to my face, but that didn't stop her from trying to cut my eye out. She lunged at me, swiping
Hold
that
up. Run.
razor through
Bitch slap.
Then she jumped on top of me. I fell back, smacking my head on the ground. I was focusing everything on trying to keep her from getting me with the razor, but I still felt it slicing through me all over my body. I was screaming
You have
for help,
hands.
trying to keep my
You
mouth
have
shut at the same time, so she didn't shove it down my throat. After what felt like forever,
Who
I
you?
finally felt her weight pulled off. She howled and shrieked as my coworkers worked together with all their collective power to restrain her. Even some
That's some big forehead, gang. I think I need to get that treated, my boy. Whew. That's a 60 hit. He having all types of thoughts at once, gang.
customers came to help. It took everyone to rein her in. The cops came very soon after and locked her in
It took
handcuffs.
everyone to hold down an old grandma or an old lady in
Upon investigation, it was discovered that Psycho Woman had been stuffing razor blades into pastries and loaves of bread all night. Not just at my store,
Okay, but those definitely did not look like razor blades.
but at several other Walmarts in the area too. That's what those things she had stashed in every crevice of her body.
What?
Rusty razor blades. I don't know what in her insane mind possessed her to do such a thing, but I don't think I'm capable of understanding. As for the fallout, the regional manager threw out everything in the bakeries made that day.
Why does his face look so like detailed, but his face just looks so bland? Like the animator just gave up on just trying to draw his face. I don't know, gang.
And sent out a message to the public warning all customers to do the same with whatever they had purchased. Luckily, nobody bit into any rusty razor blades because of that woman. As for myself, well, she didn't hit any major arteries. I got stitched up and poked with a dozen booster shots for tetanus and hepatitis A through Z, and whatever else she might have been carrying. I'm getting my blood work done again soon to see if I've been infected.
You probably have, gang.
Police in Mississippi have arrested 30
Bro. She did not look anything like she did in that animation. She does have like the same hair. I can see that, but
year-old Camille Benson, after razor blades were found hidden inside loaves of bread and other baked goods at 2 Walmart stores in Biloxi. Authorities charged her with attempted mayhem and set her bond at $100,000.
how old is she in this picture, bro? Like she looks young. 15, 6, I don't know.
After
How old
customers
was she when she was putting razor blades in here?
finding the sharp objects in bread purchased from both a Walmart supermarket and a Walmart neighborhood market. Surveillance footage and police statements led to her arrest on December 16, and Walmart said it removed and inspected all potentially infected products at the impacted locations. No injuries have been reported, but police urged anyone who bought affected items to check with them carefully and report any concerns.
Yo. Now that Okay, so this second one was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see the third one. True Walmart horror story.
Working this dead-end job at Walmart.
Why did they switch to a Family Guy like animation? Like, why did the animate? I don't know.
I have no desire to go above and beyond for my team, and I've already accumulated quite a few unpleasant memories that will stick with me for the rest of my life. Without a doubt, this is the worst one. It started on a Friday night. Barely anyone was around, but of course, that was merely false hope. Right at the end of stocking a shelf, I noticed a woman enter the aisle. I could tell she was looking at me.
Okay, she does. Okay, the way they drew her face does not look that bad compared to the way they drew the other people's faces.
Making her way toward me, the woman called out to me with a raspy and pitiful voice.
Is she a Karen?
Make eye contact.
No.
Sir, can I please use your bathroom?
I'm sorry, but we already closed the bathrooms.
I know. I'm sorry. But it's an emergency.
Why'd y'all close the bathroom?
Can you unlock it for just a few minutes? I promise I'll leave before you close.
She needs to do a number 2, gang.
I could get into trouble.
Please, you gotta understand.
She needs to go to the bathroom, bro. Like, she has to do a number 2, gang. Come on, gang. Help the old
This is
lady
the
out.
last chance I have to go somewhere that's safe. If I don't go now, I'll have to do it outside. And the last time I did that, I got attacked. And I just can't.
Hey, fine. You don't have to explain all that. Just follow me. The woman immediately began to thank me profusely, but I told her in the nicest way to save it. Helping her felt like the right thing to do, but it didn't make me feel good. Not wanting to be seen together by my co-workers, I quietly led her to a family restroom, one of the single-use ones. The woman entered the bathroom and locked herself in.
Why did she sprint to the bathroom? I guess she really had to go.
I walked away before anyone saw me.
Look at that mustache, gang. Just like mine. That little peach fuzz.
I didn't want to be associated with any potential incidents. Afterwards, I went back to what I was doing and continued my shift like nothing was out of the ordinary. Really, nothing was unusual. I finished stocking everything, helped clean up, then I left the store on schedule. When I got home, I briefly remembered the woman, realizing I hadn't actually made sure she left before the store closed. I didn't dwell on it though. I figured one of the managers had to have checked that bathroom on their final sweep and dealt with it. Unfortunately, the next day, I clocked in and noticed something disheartening after just a few minutes.
What was it?
The bathroom I had helped that lady into was closed off.
Okay, I'm guessing what's gonna be in that bathroom is gonna be a dead body, blood, or dead body or blood, or a lot of diarrhea, a lot of poop.
There was an
on the ceiling.
order sign right out front, and the door was locked. All at once, I felt a mix of emotions. I had made the mistake of taking pity on someone. I helped them out, and they took advantage of my kindness. They were probably spinning a sob story from the start. And for what? To do what every other junkie does? Lock themselves in the bathroom and get high, despite my feelings. I did my best to forget about it, unless I got written up for it. The whole thing really was just a minor inconvenience. Someone, hopefully other than me, would get stuck with the dirty job of cleaning up after the mess. Then the bathroom would be open, and it would be all par for the course for Walmart. However, an entire day passed, and nobody
Like, why are you crouching like that, gang?
went in. Then another day. Finally, on Monday, it was me. I got stuck with it. Now, I was pissed. Half at this drug addict who lied to me, and half at myself for believing her, as I gathered some supplies before going.
You see the way she looking at you, bro? She wants you, gang. She wants you. Okay, my bad.
And I kept thinking about how I would probably get called into the office right afterward, show the footage of me letting her in, then slapped with some stupid punishment. If only that were the case. No repercussions.
Imagine if you got fired for doing that. That'd be crazy.
Imagine would have ever come close to the reality I was about to face. I was wholly and completely unprepared as I walked up to that door. I inserted the key and turned the lock with my guard entirely down. I opened the door. I mean, as soon as it cracked, The foulest, most unforgettable stench
Dead body.
knows.
Dead body.
If you've ever smelt it before, you know what I'm talking
Dead
about.
body.
But this was my first time experiencing it, and I had no idea what I meant. I only hesitated for a moment before barging in,
Why does he look so old now? What happened?
swinging the door wide open. There was a dead person.
What did I say, gang? What did I say? I'm really locked in. It's like I wrote the script myself. I predicted the future, gang.
The same scrawny this Mexico. She'd been trapped in there this whole time. Her body was bloated and leaking dark, festering fluids everywhere. I recoiled with every fiber of my being. I slammed the door shut, falling backwards away from the bathroom, and subsequently throwing up on myself out of pure shock. Suddenly, everything felt wallowing and allowing myself was put into perspective. I didn't have a shitty life. That woman did. I was just a shitty person. Yet I'm still alive, and she met her end in a Walmart bathroom.
But how though? Like, how did she die? Did she kill herself? Did she slip? Did someone kill her? Did a demon kill her?
The fact that the cause of her death was an overdose matters very little to me now. I was the last human face she ever saw, and all I wanted was to get her out of my sight. Surprisingly, I didn't face any charges, nor did I lose my job. But that doesn't leave me guilty. This incident occurred in June 2017 at a Walmart in San.
Is like, who's okay? Number one, who would just record themselves just like walking in a Walmart like this?
Springs, Oklahoma.
And who was that person recording?
Catherine Caraway, 29, was found deceased in a single.
I thought I saw something in those eyes. I'm not gonna lie, but she doesn't really look anything like in the animation, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't see like the resemblance. I don't know.
His family bathroom at the back of the store on a Monday afternoon. Surveillance video showed Caraway entering the restroom around 6 p.m. on Friday, meaning her body remained in the locked room for approximately 3 days. A Walmart employee tried to enter the locked bathroom on Friday, and assuming it was broken, placed an out-of-order sign on the door without checking inside. The body was discovered when the bathroom was finally unlocked on Monday. While police initially did not consider the death suspicious, a later autopsy indicated the cause was related to difluorothane toxicity, often from aerosol propellant.
I don't know what that is. But hey man, that was a nice vid. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you wanna see more, tell me in the comments. Is this more AI? Ah, hell no, never mind. I'm in the video right there, gang. See y'all in the next one.